This is Dr. R. Saranya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity from Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today, in this lecture series, we are going to see the subject Programming in C. In that Programming in C, we are going to discuss about the concept array. Come, let's move on to the video. Array. What is meant by array? Simply, array means used to store n number of values in single name. So that is considered as an array. Simply, we can say if you want to store n number of students' value, marks, you have to store in single name means. So for that we can consider array concept. So if you want to create an array in C programming, we have to define a data type first. So the syntax is here I given as an example. Example, int my number of within the square bracket we can mention the size of an array is equal to if you have some limited values we can give it in curly bracket. So first, the syntax for creating an array is none other than first we have to create an data type. We have to think over the data type, what data type we have to specify for that particular array name, and then following that we have to specify an array variable. In that the respective values we are going to store directly, or else we have to get it. If you want to get it from the user, we can get it. Simply we can specify int array variable. So square bracket we have to specify in order to mention the size of an array. If you don't know the size of an array, we can simply specify in square bracket alone. Now let us see how to access the elements of an array. In order to access an array element, we have to refer the index number. We have to specify the variable name in that following with index number. In order to print that particular respective array values, for that we can use the index number. Usually array index starts from 0. Here is an example, int my number of is here array name is equal to 25, 50, 75, 100 is an value of an array. So if you want to print 0th array, that is none other than the first value in an array. It's we know very well that 25 is an index 0th array. So obviously you will get the output as 25. So if you want to specifically, if you want to print that specific value for that we can specify index number. So now let us discuss about an example for an array. If you are printing some kind of array values, if you want to reverse that array means, so for that let us see one example. First, usually that C programming we have to start with #include standard input output .h. It's an preprocessor. We will see in next series what is meant by preprocessor in detail. So simply the preprocessor, other term we used to call as an header file. If you want to start C programming, first we have to start with #include standard input output. That standard input output is in order to process input as well as output functions. So for that reason we are specifying this header file. After following with header file, we have to specify int main of. So int main, either int main or else void main we can specify. If you are supposed to create an int main, end of the program we have to specify the return keyword. If suppose you are specifying void main, no need to specify the return keyword. That's the difference between int main and void main. So in that main function we have to specify two parts. One is declaration part and another one is execution part. In that declaration part we have to specify what are the variables we are in need of in order to print reverse an array. So first we are going to initialize data type following with the variable n, number of arrays as well as number of values we are going to specify there, size of an array, and then array of n. That array values we are going to store it in this name, and then I. In order to looping process we are going to specify I variable. Next, we have to get the value size of an array from the user. For that we are specifying printf function. Then scanf function for get the value during the runtime. You have to get the values from the user, right? What size you are going to list out the array values. So for that we are specifying scanf function. And then enter the elements. So what are the elements you're going to store it in that array variable? So that we have to specify. So for that n number of array values will come, right? So how we are specifying the size? So based on that you will get you have to print the values. So for that we have to specify for loop. We doesn't know how many values we are going to specify, right, during the runtime. So for that we simply with the help of for loop keyword, for loop functions, we are going to process it, and then we are going to get the array values that we are going to store it in array variable arr. And then again we are specifying reverse. In order to reverse an array, we are going to specify two variables, and then with the help of for loop we are going to store that array values in reverse an array. After that, increment by variable j. Finally we are going to print the array values. In order to reverse an array, we are going to use that decrement operator, right? In that way we are going to store the array value in reverse variable. So that based on that you are going to print the reverse an array. Hope you understand clearly about how to create an array variable and how to store it in array name. So that and all we clearly understand in this video. Let us see in next video. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you. Have a nice day.